Listen, Stranger Things has been able to convince people that product placements are Easter eggs, and I don't know whether to be upset or impressed. Because you see, Stranger Things has never really appealed to me because I'm more of a 90s kid. I've been waiting for that resurgence. Ended up getting something else unexpected. But seeing the success of Stranger Things has been insane, considering how a lot of it is really a giant homage. I almost wonder how the creators of the original images feel about Netflix going green and altering the original less than Logic does.
Ding 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 diggy ding ding. Ding 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 diggy ding ding. Ding ding ding. That's the way theirs goes. Ours goes ding 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 diggy ding ding. Ding 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 diggy ding ding. That little bitty change. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same.
I've been calling it the Greta Van Fleet of Netflix because, while it is a lot of copying, it's still fun to watch. Let me explain. So if you don't know anything about Stranger Things, Season 1 finds a group of friends in the 80s telling you the entire plot of the season while playing D&D.
The Demogorgon! We're in deep shit!
There's a lab below their town that opens up a rift to the Upside Down where a monster comes out and snatches little Will. Luckily, the boys get a new friend in exchange who they don't even bother to give a new name. They literally shortened her experiment number down to L. She has superpowers, she defeats the Silent Hill Demogorgon, the show's a hit, and Netflix starts pumping out more original content because these are almost gone. Season 2 introduces new characters, still has Will shook, and if you thought there was no justice for Barb in Season 1, well, my boy Bob is getting added to that list. I actually like Season 2 the most out of the bunch because of the pairing of certain characters, how they're able to subvert their stereotypes.
Do 4 puffs of the Farrah Fawcett spray.
Farrah Fawcett spray?
Yeah, Farrah Fawcett. You tell anyone I just told you that, and your ass is grass, you're dead, Henderson. You understand?
Yep.
And then episode 7 happens, which is just a long hour pitch to see if we wanted these spin-offs. Nah.
Come on. No way.
Of course, they save the day, and then it leads us to Season 3, which is a Coke ad. I was at an H&M right before the season had come out, and I saw an entire wall being dedicated for Stranger Things. Burger King had the audacity to sell upside-down Whoppers, only at certain locations, and the list is never ending. Levi is using 30-year-old denim for their jeans, Baskin-Robbins has 80s flavors, every shoe brand has a collab going on, JCPenney was fighting with Gap for screen time, they got Hasbro re-releasing games, and then there's good old, crisp and refreshing Coke. Legit, with all the marketing and product placement that was going on, I was legit expecting Hopper to reappear at the end going,
It's time for a cold refreshment.
Tie that.
Fall into the...
In all honesty though, as much as I want to call it out, yeah, it fits perfectly with the story. Like the Mongoose collab, of course, they're always riding bikes. All the characters have to wear shoes. They're underage, so they have to wear jeans. And then using New Coke as a metaphor for how some like the original while others prefer the remake is such a cocky flex that I can't even criticize it.
How do you even drink that?
Because it's delicious.
What?
It's like Carpenter's The Thing. The original is the classic. No question about it. But the remake? Sweeter, bolder, better.
You're insane.
So, you prefer the original thing?
What? No, I'm not talking about the thing. I'm talking about New Coke.
It's the same concept, dude.
Actually, it's not the same concept.
It is the same concept.
No, it's not. Yes, it is.
So you know what? Get your money. I'm not saying it deserves awards and stuff. It's very Ready Player One, but Netflix has created this product that is entertaining while at the same time a money machine. So in the words of Lord Amy Pascal, if it works for everyone, it's gonna work for everyone. That said, I thought Season 3 was okay. Like HBO, Rocky, and Fox, everyone's out for the Russians this year for some reason, because they got them playing nothing but bad guys. Everyone's in that awkward stage that's so cringy. We got a middle school relationship I don't want to see in real life, because Millie Bobby Brown looking like Manny Bobby Brown. Poor Mike over here has less than a quarter to his name trying to keep up a relationship.
And I only have like $3.50, so it's hard.
Super hard. It's expensive.
The thing with Millie is that she is deaf the girl who'd look through your phone, because she's ignoring that the Lord said Saturdays for the boys and keeps on spying on them as they're chilling. And the same goes for these other two. While again, poor little Will just wants to play D&D.
I dump your ass.
Now can we play D&D?
No.
Guys, it's ready.
Will, not right now.
They broke up with you. What else is there to talk about?
What?
My full name! I have seen into the future, and I've seen that today is a new day. A day free of girls.
The best looking one in the cast is getting under people's skin, since the Upside Down is like the Death Star and it'll never go away, no matter how many times I destroy it. But what I love doing in the middle of each season of Stranger Things is just noticing all of the full-grown adults around Hawkins who have no idea that their lives are being salvaged by 13-year-olds.
How many children are you friends with?
I know there's a lot of debate between who the best character is on the show, but Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman have given us the new Timothée Chalamet, and Maya Hawke was easily the best part of season 3 for me.
You're all so nerdy, it makes me physically ill.
No, don't lump me in with them. I'm not a nerd, all right?
Why so sensitive, Harrington? Afraid of losing cool points to a 10-year-old child?
Hopper exits the season since he was training for Hellboy, and the kids, again, save the season. Nah, just kidding. They're gonna go back to the same old Death Star. Again, I feel like a lot of the enjoyment of the show relies on your nostalgia, and maybe that's why it doesn't fully work for me, you know? I've seen Terminator, I've seen Aliens. I guess if anything, Stranger Things is doing a better version than those follow-ups are, and it's in 4K, but that's why it's so easy to sneak product placement in there, because while it's setting the mood in the era, you don't even know it's selling you a product.
The fact is, he's the sponsor, and you signed a contract guaranteeing him certain concessions, one of them being a spot on the show.
Well, that's where I see things just a little differently. Contract or no, I will not bow to any sponsor.
Like, remember how Szechuan sauce was brought back after it was mentioned on Rick and Morty because people then wanted it?
They created a new sauce for the McNuggets called Szechuan sauce, and it's delicious.
And for what it is, you know, it's not like they just said, we know that this is going to be a gimmick and a novelty, and we don't have to put any attention into how it tastes, because people are going to buy it anyway.
Where's my Szechuan sauce? I'm pickle ready!
Well, here they had the pre-orders out on New Coke before the show had even aired. And reminder, New Coke was a big failure in the 80s, so I don't know if it's a cool thing that Coke was willing to go back and focus in on that, or if there's that conspiracy about how New Coke was just a way for Coke to rebrand the original formula as Coca-Cola Classic, and then that boosted their sales. I don't know, but I used to really hate product placement. Like, it would take me out of the movie, and I would just think about how many times the company had sent them corrections or stipulations on how their product needs to be shown, you know? I hate when it interrupts drama or a funny conversation, and I guess considering that the best Nike billboards are us when we wear their logos, it makes sense that in the 80s there'd be all this advertisements everywhere, so I don't mind it if it meshes with the story. Is there one too many clean, non-dented Coke labels front and center? Sure. Is the Twitter marketing ironic considering that Starcourt Mall was causing mom and pop shops to go out of business due to greed? Yeah, but at the end of the day, the show is all about the friends we made along the
Capitalism.
Thank you guys for checking out this video. I'm curious to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Like I said, it's not for me. I'm not going to overly hate on the show, but I know people like it. I've caught every season. It's fun to kill the time, but I'm curious to know, what is it about the show that you love more, that when it compares to all of the things that it homages to you, it's like, nah, this is the one that I like. Because it's very interesting to see how many Easter eggs they put in there. If you check on their Twitter, they have a Stranger Things writers Twitter page thing, and they have all of these Easter eggs that they had mentioned, to the point that it was this long thread. I almost started wondering, did y'all write like one original page for this? It almost feels like everything is just an homage, but considering that they're going year by year, it'd be interesting to see if they eventually get to the 90s, you know, since they are heading that way. I also did love the Phoebe Cates mention, which we had mentioned in the podcast. If you want to check it out right here, we did a whole thing with Taylor Williams, who you should also check out his video, but it was interesting to see how, like, Phoebe Cates back in the day was our Alexandra Daddario. That's interesting. I'm also curious, did anyone notice this in episode 4? Because, like, bro, I thought my TV fell. It was like this for like 15 minutes. I didn't know what was going on there.
Do you know how I built that trust? By placing my faith in something the two of you don't seem to value a whole lot. Facts. Facts.
However, I'm curious to know your thoughts on Stranger Things Season 1, 2, 3, who your favorite character is, what your theories are for the future. Someone told me they might be time traveling. Nah, I'm out if that's the case. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll send you a new Coke.